Good morning. I apologize. I have two apologies to make today. Number one, I am way late. I had a 9:30 appointment and I thought I'd get back in time. That didn't work. But I got close to getting back in time. But then I was hungry, so I had to eat. So I apologize. So that's number one. Number two, I haven't gotten rid of my dog. And so he might bark again today, but I am sorry if that he barked yesterday. I mean, when you're deep into just relaxing and this scary noise happens, wow, can that make you jump? So if you went up in blood pressure a couple points yesterday because of that, I'm sorry. By the way, I just had my blood pressure checked. Hey, I think I'll live. Sounding good. So today, what's happening today? Well, let's just do some review. A big portion of what we do in all of this is the breath. Believe it or not, the most important thing is the breath. And the Holy Spirit is going, I knew that. I knew that. The Holy Spirit is so essential to life. Have you ever noticed that the Holy Spirit is called the sustainer of life? Just think if we couldn't breathe. Many of you are thinking a little less wind is okay though. Okay, I'll go with that. But the breath, we can't live without breath. We cannot live without the Holy Spirit. And so the breath is always number one. And what I mean by that is not just the Holy Spirit. As important as that is in itself. I'm trying to find my candle here, and I can't find it. It's got to be here somewhere. Oh, it's right in front of me. I couldn't see it. Sorry, I got a bunch of stuff happening down at the bottom, and I can't see the candle. But the other part of it is, where are you in life? The Holy Spirit brings order out of chaos. And maybe that's what we need more and more in our life, especially today. Not just today, but the last month, 2 months. I don't know how long this has been. It feels like years, actually, doesn't it? I get that. But stay safe, people. Stay safe. When you're out and about in life, I said not too long ago that I carry a rock in my pocket. Every time I feel that rock, if I hit my hand against it, I'm reminded, okay, let's just take 6 breaths. Concentrate on those breaths. Let's do that right now. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to go back just a little bit now. During those breaths, what should you be doing? And as utterly simple as this sounds, but just watch the breath. Concentrate on the in-breath, inhale, and then the exhale. Don't raise your shoulders. I just did that to show you that I was inhaling. Just relax and all of that. But concentrate on the breath. And when the mind wanders, once you catch that, concentrate on, not concentrate, be aware of what your thinking was. What did it feel like? Is it rough? Is it smooth? Is it squishy? Is it, I don't know what it is. You determine what it is. What does it smell like? Maybe it stinks. Maybe it's a good smell. What does it sound like? Is it screaming bloody murder at you? Or is it just kind of a whisper in your ear? What are the other senses? Touch, sight. What does it look like? What does it look like? What color is it? Is it black? Is it red? Does it have corners, or is it nice and smooth, kind of circular? Be curious. This is what I talked about yesterday, I believe it was. Be curious about things. What happened to that thought? Now, this is taking forever. You don't need to do that so strongly about your thoughts. But once you're done with that, maybe you've got 15 seconds, 20 seconds that you're dealing with that, and then come back to the breath again. What this does is it holds our concentration in future times, and it strengthens our concentration. And it strengthens our belief that yes, the Holy Spirit is truly active in our lives. Hopefully after the last 6 breaths that you took, intentional breaths that we took, made you feel like, I'm a slightly different person. That's the way I feel anyway. It changes my outlook on life. And that's what the Spirit does. Isaiah 43:19. See, God says, see, I'm doing a new thing. I'm creating a new thing. Something new is happening. Can you see what it is? And that's hopefully what this does, is it helps us gain insight into what God is doing in our lives. And better yet, it's a relational type of deal. Everything about Christianity is relational. Feeling God holding us is so critical to our lives right now. And so I hope and pray that this is what's happening for you. And so today I don't really have anything different planned. So we're going to do the same thing that we always do. Get our body. By the way, once you are set with your body sitting, try not to move it. But I've got an itch at the tip of my nose. Breathe into it. Once you feel that, just take the time to breathe into that itch. Try not to scratch it. Or it's like, oh, I've got a real pain in my side. Try not to move. Now, if you've got a muscle spasm or something like that, that's different. You're going to have to, otherwise it's going to get you. I mean, this is not going to cure everything. But once you're in your position, try to stay there. Now, you've got to use your judgment there. The next thing you do, take a few breaths. 3, 4 breaths intentionally. Watch them. Then feel all your contact points. Your feet are flat on the floor, legs uncrossed. If you're sitting on a chair, can you feel anything in your calves? Is anything touching that? And if not, how about the pants that you're wearing? Can you feel any cloth on your skin and your calf area? The knee area? The thigh area? Especially the sit bones. How do they feel? Your back. Maybe up to your shoulders, maybe even your head. Breathe in the breath of God. Breathe out your cares, your concerns. Breathe in the love of God. Breathe out your doubts and your despairs. Check your mind. Breathe in the life of God. Breathe out your fears and frustrations. We sit quietly before the one who gives life and love to all creation. We sit in awe of the one who formed us in our mother's wombs. We sit at peace, surrounded by the one who fills every fiber of our being. Breathe in the breath of God. Breathe out your tensions and turmoil. Check your body positions and tension. Relax. And breathe in the love of God. Breathe out your haste and your hurry. Breathe in the life of God. Breathe out your work, your worry. We sit quietly before the one who gives life and love to all creation. We sit in awe of the one who formed us in our mother's wombs. We sit at peace, surrounded by the one who fills every fiber of our being. And now I'm just going to let you practice on your own for about 1 minute. Peace be with you. And you can slowly open your eyes, gain your vision. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the shoulders, wiggle the body. Oh man, am I tense my shoulders today? I can just feel it. Wow. That was 1 minute's time. Where did your mind go? Maybe your mind only left once, but it was for 59 seconds. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Don't judge yourself. And then some of the thoughts that we have. I've asked you to be curious. What are your thoughts like? Sometimes our thoughts, we judge our thoughts. That if I were to say a dog, most of us would label that right away as good. A dog is neither good nor bad. It just is a dog. A skunk. Many of us would probably say a skunk is bad. Actually, a skunk is if you look at it even, it's just a beautiful animal. But a skunk does a lot of good, actually, for farmers. Now, yes, they do some damage. They stink. I get that. I seriously have a hard time not judging the smell of a skunk as bad. I mean, it brings water to your eyes. But that's one of the things that one of the goals, we don't have goals in this type of centering prayer. But we do have, I don't know what you call it even. I've lost terminology. But it has to do with don't judge anything. We are a Christian people. We do not judge. Yeah, right, huh? We judge all the time. We judge our thoughts. We judge whether something is good or bad. We judge whether if it's too hot, if it's too cold. Everything we do is judging. In the practice, we don't judge anything. This was our thought. Be aware of what that thought was. How does it feel? And that's the time when feeling comes in. How does that feel? Does it rub against me the wrong way? Is it tearing at me, or is it just kind of a nice loose little thought that it just popped in my head and poof, it's gone. I like the word poof. Ask my wife. But it's non-judgmental stuff. It's being aware and being in the presence of God. And you've done this now for 1 minute totally on your own. Keep practicing on your own. And when you do that, you can do two things. Just watch your breath. Try it for 5 minutes. There's a website out there that has a timer on it. And I don't have my computer on, I'm sorry. But if you have an egg timer or just your oven timer even, set it for 6 minutes so that you can sit down and have 5 minutes of just meditation time. And what you do there is just watch your breath. That's it. Opening your mind to the Holy Spirit, opening your life to the Holy Spirit, who cleanses you and sustains you and moves you out and gives you energy to move out into life. And the other thing you can do is, especially when you're in bed, start from your head and move down to your toes. Sit there for a moment on your face. Go to your forehead, relax it. Move to your eyebrows, relax them, your eyes, relax your nose, the tip of your nose, relax the tip of your nose. You can't do that, but concentrate on doing that. Spend some time in your head. You can spend 10 minutes in what people call the body scan. Just totally relaxing. And I bet you by the time you're down to your toes, you're asleep. And you've moved away from your head. You're going down deep into your body and then through the legs, and you're getting further and further away from your head. And the other thing that I did not too long ago to just keep your mind up on all of this stuff, we did that visual thing the other day. I went to Lake Superior. I found out my wife did too. Find your specific spot. I make up spots. I love to sit in a windy day in the grass. It's all make-believe. But I am there. You can do that too. And just know that the wind around you is the Holy Spirit. Soak that in. Soak in the warming rays of the sun, God's sun. God's enveloping you, wrapping his arms around you. I'll be back again tomorrow. Sunday, I don't do this, so just letting you know that if you're looking for this to happen on Sunday, you're going to have to pick another day or practice on your own. Please, practice on your own. And for the rest, peace be with you. May the Holy Spirit fill you with his love, joy, and strength. Peace be with you. Bye-bye.